If your fingers feel clumsy on the guitar, this exercise can help fix that. It's called, oh my God! It's called the spider walk, and it is one of the best exercises for beginners to learn their finger independence, their two-handed coordination, and just to get their technique in order. This exercise is really great for everyone from beginner all the way to pro, and I still use this exercise myself to warm up for gigs. Hi, my name's Jeremy. I've toured the country, released many albums, and I've worked with hundreds of students. And today, I'm gonna give you a very in-depth breakdown of the spider walk. And because you're a beginner, I am going to teach it to you with a lot of depth around how you should hold the guitar and how you should use your fingers. We're gonna take it slow. We're gonna address common problems that beginners face. And I'm even gonna show you some video footage of me teaching this very exercise to a random stranger on the street so that you can see what it looks like when a real beginner does it. So let me give you a quick demonstration. This is how to play the spider walk on the guitar. You just go to the 5th fret on the thinnest string and you go like this. Okay, that's it. Thanks, like and subscribe, goodbye. Okay, just kidding. So that is how you play the spider walk, but there's a lot of more depth that we can go into. Okay, so grab your guitar, hold it well. Let's go to the 5th fret on the thinnest string with our first finger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Then we'll go to the 6th fret with our middle finger, the 7th fret with our ring finger, and the 8th fret with our pinky. We're doing all of this slowly and carefully. And then we're gonna go to the next string and do the same thing again, slow and clean, controlled, paying attention to how we're holding the guitar, how we're holding the pick, how we're using our fingers, how they're curled, how our thumb is on the back of the neck. We're trying to be slow enough to be mindful of all of these little details, which I'm about to break down for you. The first thing that I would like to show you is how to hold the guitar properly. And a lot of you don't know how to do this. Y'all keep coming to me for lessons and being like, oh, I've been learning on YouTube for like a year. And it's a mess, okay? I hate to tell you that, but it's a mess. So there's 2 angles that you need to know about. One is the angle this way, this kind of a tilt, right? So you've got the body, the neck, and the head of the guitar. Okay, the head should be tipped up just ever so slightly. Okay, we don't want the neck parallel to the ground. We want the guitar tipped up slightly. And then there's this other angle. It's this angle. Is the head of the guitar tilted away from you, or is it in tight like this? Most people, when they first start learning, they come in and they look like this. Their elbow is like up against their side. That is because the guitar needs to be turned away from them a little bit like this. It's actually angling away from me right now. I want you to make sure that you do this when you're doing the spider walk, because the whole point of this exercise is to get your technique dialed in, right? We are using this exercise as a vehicle to learn how to hold the guitar properly, how to use your fingers properly, how to position your hand properly, how to use your 2 hands in coordination with each other properly. So it's very important you do this exercise slowly and carefully. Speed does not matter at all, right? Speed can be your enemy when you do this exercise, because if you practice it fast with bad technique, you're just teaching yourself bad technique. So we're gonna do it slow with really good technique. Now, I want to address how to hold your hand when you do this and how to hold your fingers and all that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you me teaching this to a stranger on the street. This was his first time ever learning the exercise, and you're gonna get to see as he went through the exercise and made some common mistakes, and we're gonna break those down and talk about them. So we're gonna start on the thinnest string on the 5th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the thinnest string, right? And then we want your thumb attached to the back of the guitar. Yeah, and your palm can kind of drop a little low. And we're gonna go like this. We're gonna play 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna use each different finger, and we're gonna go slow and get a good sound out of every finger, even if it takes a while. Perfect. Now to complete this exercise, you're just gonna do that on every string, one at a time. So let's see.
Kind of slow, but
no, it should be slow. That's perfect. Yeah. Now, as I watch this video back, it's very obvious to me that Noah is not holding the guitar correctly. There is a lot to keep track of when you're first trying to do this stuff. How to hold the pick, how to hold your hands, how to use your fingers, how to hold the guitar. You just got to do the best you can, go slow, and try to remember as much of this stuff as possible. And as you do more and more repetitions, it will become second nature. Go easy on yourself if you can't remember it all at once. As we get to the thicker strings on the ring finger and pinky, it gets harder because now you're having to reach all the way across, right?
Yeah.
But you're doing it perfect. Your thumb has stayed in a good position the whole time.
Okay.
A lot of people mess that up. It's good. You just have to get used to the twist of the wrist and reaching with your fingers like that, but you're doing so good. The hardest spot is the pinky on the thickest string, so let's get there.
Okay.
Let's do the last string. Now, yeah. Now, one common problem that's happening right now is you're bending the strings a little bit as we're getting to the thicker strings on the higher fingers. So I want you to try the last string again, and I want you to try to not pull, we don't want to pull the string off center at all. We just want it to stay like this.
Okay.
Very good. So when you pull the string off center, it's called bending. When we are practicing the spider walk, especially as a beginner, we never want to pull the string off center, not even a little bit. A little bit is bad because when you pull the string off center, it changes the pitch. Now, advanced guitarists use bending on purpose to change the pitch. That's a very common and desirable thing to do on the guitar, but we're not ready for that yet, and we definitely don't want that to happen unintentionally. So be very careful about bending. It might be worth practicing this in the mirror a few times or having a friend film you so you can see if you're bending or not. You just have to play with how are you applying pressure, how are you holding your hand, what kind of way are you bending your fingers, right? And you'll work that out if you pay attention to it. So in conclusion, the spider walk is one of the best exercises that you could possibly practice as a beginner. Just remember, do it slow and careful, pay attention to your technique, practice it regularly, and don't get too frustrated. Just use it as a warm-up, like 5 minutes a day would be perfect for a couple weeks. And then you can move on to more sophisticated exercises, right? But this one is your first. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for studying with me today. My name is Jeremy. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment letting me know how it went for you, what you learned, and if you have any questions. And if you'd like to sign up for one-on-one lessons with me, check out the link in the description below. I'll see you next time.